Mic check 1 2 1 2. Psych check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Psych check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Psych check 1 2 1 2. Let's see here. Let me get set up here. Year to year. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so what up? What up? Y'all see what it is? It's Reason 10 Lite. TJ Cooks, what up? I see you. Hopefully I won't have any interruptions on this joint. Let's see here. Mic is good, sound is good. I'm checking video right now. Give me a second. Making sure my video is righteous. Okay, cool. Looks like my video is righteous. Sound. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like my sound is good. All right, cool. So, Akai tweets out, and you guys, I put up a video the other day, just like a little brief one. It was with my phone. It wasn't very high quality. It was kind of dragging a little bit. Apologies for that. Stripped out. I've gotten like 20 subscribers since that video, so it's cool. People actually watching it. I think it got like a couple thumbs up, so it's cool. Anyways, so Akai tweeted out that they teamed up with Propellerhead to bring Reason 10 Lite. It's free for people who bought the Akai MpK Mini, who have a legit Mini registered on the Akai Pro website. You can download it from your account. If you have the serial number scratched off of your Mini, I'm sorry. You won't be able to partake. Anyways, I'll just be giving an overview of Reason. I am not the Reason guy. This is my first legit copy of Reason. I haven't had Reason ever, not even a crack or a hack or anything like that. So I'll be going over this. This is new to me, just like it's new to y'all. What up, Young James? I see you. All right, so did I log in? It takes about a, I don't know, I would say a good hour. Not even. It takes less than an hour. It doesn't take an hour to get logged into Reason. I mean, to get it downloaded. But you got to put aside some time to download it, because it's going to take a little while. It's like, I think it's, I can't remember how many megabytes it is or whatever. I think it's a couple gigs. So take aside some time to download it. And then it's got to download all the Reason sounds. And it's got to, hold on a second. It has to authorize your computer and do all of that stuff. So keep in mind that it's going to take you some time to get your Reason going the way you want it to go. All right. So let me check my Mini real quick and make sure that I can use it. So now, with your Akai MpK Mini, once you go through the process of setting it up and doing all of that good stuff, you'll have presets that are built inside of Reason that will, let me get my words together, that will automatically detect your Akai MpK Mini. Hold on, let me give you guys a Reason view. I'm sorry. I started talking and I left you guys on the splash page. So your Mini will automatically be detected, so you don't have to go through any extra smextra dextra stuff. Let me start a new file so you guys can see what I'm doing from the jump. see, reason, new file, new from template, or new, just new. Don't want to save. Okay, so this is a fresh screen. This is what you guys will be looking at once you get going. It does have a legit demo, so you can go in there and see how everything's tracked out, but you only get 8 tracks. So keep in mind, whatever you got to do, if you're gonna make some heat, or if you're gonna make some heat and record vocals, you got 8 tracks. Now if you're gonna make some heat and record vocals, I just suggest that you make the beat on the 8 tracks, export it as a wave, and then drag and drop it back into your workspace, and then you got 7 tracks to work on vocals. That's just a, you know, young brother hack that you guys can use. Yeah, so this is your browser on the right. Just like most DAWs, you have an area where you can go and find your samples and whatnot, your sounds, right? And again, I'm still new at this, so I don't know everything yet, right? So you have these little half moons and these full moons on the side of the screen that you can click on in order to blow up your screen. So as you can see here, this is the main track and the mixer, and all of these correspond with the next one. So I'm gonna click on this full moon, make it a half moon, the mixer here, and so this is the rack. So as you see, the master section here, that corresponds with the master track, right? And you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So you have your mixer view, your rack view. This is where all your VSTs and drum kits will go. I'll show you that. And then this is your actual workspace, your track view, where all of your tracks and sounds will go. So I'm gonna throw up something real simple real quick before I do that. So you got your little search view here. You have your instrument view. You have your effects view. You can click on the little menu over here. Okay, I'm trying to click. Okay, those are the effects you can drop on the tracks. You got your utilities. Looks like you have all different types of filters and, you know, things like that here. And then you have these players. And so I haven't tweaked around with any of these yet. I'm just kind of showing you guys what you get. You got your reason sounds. You got your factory sounds. You got your rack extensions, and of course it is a browser, so I can just, you know, go through my hard drive and find my own sounds or whatever. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you guys what a track looks like. So I'm going to just take Kong Drum Designer, which you can drop this joint over here, drag and drop it, or you can double click on it. It doesn't matter. Bada bing. Now I'm going to go to the rack view. And basically this is set up just like if you have racks up inside of a big, you know, $200,000 studio, $1 million studio. You have all of those racks with the effects and things like that, your sound modules or whatever. So when you set up your reason, it'll automatically sync your Akai pads to the program, and so I should get a kick drum when I press here. Give myself full mode, so hopefully you guys can hear that. It sounds kind of low. Each track has or each module has its own volume level. I probably shouldn't be going up plus 60 dB, but it just feels like it's kind of low. So it has a preloaded drum kits on the joint, and then you can also double click them over here, and then if you look inside of the browser, I don't know who these people are, but let me go to Bomb Squad and double click on this BSQ Kong 8 through 12. I didn't mean to open a new one. Let me undo that, and you have a you have a menu that you can scroll through here on Kong and try the different kits that it has built in. Now I'm pretty sure that you can build your own drum kits with these pads or whatever, you know what I'm saying. For some reason it just keeps opening a new. It wasn't doing that before. Maybe I can drag and drop them on. Bada bing. Yep, drag and drop that in. So you can drag and drop the kits onto the modules on the rack, and of course remember bank A is the bottom 8 row, and then bank B is the top. Haven't tweaked around with the knobs yet. I'm pretty sure that there's some things that you can map them to or whatever, but just having the pads mapped out, you know, off jump is off the chain, because you remember, well, some of my, you know, followers that have been with me before I hit like 3K, you know, the pain of not having the sounds work as soon as you know, take it out of the box. So let me find a decent drum kit. I don't like that. Let's see, acoustic kits, club kits, cinematic. Let's see what that sounds like. I don't like that. Down tempo. I don't like that. I like that snare, but I don't like those kicks. Let's see, club kits. Let's get out of that. What about hip hop kits? Not so much. Alright, so I'm pretty sure they got some dope kits in here. The ones that I've just been picking so far have been kind of weak. So just to mess around, I'm gonna go into this loops folder and see what's in here. So you can drag loops onto the pads. Again, we're learning at the same time. Let's see what this loop sounds like. Okay, like one of those little boots and pants type situations. So yeah. So basically, once you get your drum kit, I'm sorry, you get your Kong loaded up, you can get your sounds bumping and get it going. I'm drop this Kong kit in to see what it sounds like. Man, that is so weak. That is weak. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all could do better than this. Let's see. Bayer Leg Bush. Let's try hybrid. Not feeling that. Not feeling that. Man, these are some weak kits thus far. But you guys get an idea. You just basically tweak around till you find the drum kit you want, or you can just drag one onto the pads and figure out, I'm sorry, drag your own sounds onto the pads and build your own drum kit. So I was trying to find something with like a trap feel to it, but thus far I have not been able to. I was hoping with a name like Bomb Squad he would have something dope. Let's see, Baller, let's try this one. A little better. Alright, let's just work with this. Alright, so as you can see, once you select a pad, the settings inside of the edit window change. You can change the pitch of the sample and all of your, you know, different things when it comes to panning it or the tone of the sample. You can bust it out or send it to an aux, which is really dope. And the module has a pitch bend which you can use. I'm pretty sure you can use your yeah, you can use the XY axis with your knob on your Mini 4. And of course you got your master level over here for your drums. Give myself some more heat. Alright, so on the bottom part of the screen, just like any other DAW, you got your transport menu. So I'm wondering which way I should go with this. It just sounds so much like a hip-hop kit. So I'm gonna just bring it on down. Bring it on down to like about a J. Cole tempo, just because I like that album that he just dropped. Somewhere up in like 89. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the instruments, and I also want to show you guys that once I go to the workspace view, there's now a drum kit here, and when I click on the track, the corresponding mixer channel will flash to say, hey, I'm here, right? Also in the rack area, when I click on it, it says, hey, I'm here, right? So you won't get, you know, mixed up. That's kind of cool. Now when I go to the sequencer area, and I blow it up, I can find another VST to drop in here on top of my drums. And keep in mind, you get 8 things to drag and drop, or 8 tracks. So I'm gonna find, I don't know, just a synth. I'll pick something randomly. I'll pick the Polysonic synthesizer. That sounds dope. So on track 2, I'll put the Polysonic synthesizer. Alright, cool. And I'm going to go into the rack and take a look at it. Okay, this is the Thor Polysonic synthesizer. So let me see if I can find some heat. So I noticed over here where it has range, I can turn up the octaves that I want my knob to, you know, affect. So I could go up 24 octaves if I want. So that's pretty dope, but I don't want to use that sound. So I've heard some dope sounds in here, but for some reason I'm picking all weak sounds right now. Eight-bit piano. Oh, that's so weak. It's not for what I'm trying to do. So I guess you guys get somewhat of a demo of some of the sounds right now. I like those bells. All right, let's go with this piano. So if you're going to set up recording, the first thing that you need to do is to set up your loop, right? So if you look on the bottom right hand corner over here, follow my mouse, bottom right hand corner, you'll see you have your left indicator and then you have your right indicator. So this right indicator, I'm gonna drag him down to 5 to make a 4-bar loop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, make sure that you turn the loop on. Alright, and then you can select overdub or new alternative. Now if you have new alternative, it's going to erase everything on that track because this is an instrument track. It'll erase all of the MIDI notes when you press record, but if you have dub, it'll keep the old notes and, you know, write new ones as you play. You got your metronome here, so when I play, the metronome will come on. And then I'm not sure what this pre is. Oh yeah, the pre-roll. So you'll get 4 ticks or 4 beats or 4 notes before the actual recording starts. Of course, you know, you got your tempo, keep that signature at 4/4 timing, and it also has a tap tempo here, which is really cool. You got your timing. Sync is internal. I don't have any other sequencers hooked up to this. And your quantize, which is always on point. I like to quantize my notes during recording. Sometimes I turn it off when I'm doing hi-hats or some other type of drums when I want it to have that human feel. You know what I'm saying? But just as a general rule, I keep that quantize on and I keep it going. I keep it popping. Alright, so if you guys get a chance, man, go ahead and throw a thumbs up on the video. So yeah, I'm gonna close the browser window and then I'm gonna just record a quick little drum sample for you guys, and then lay, I guess, a little quick piano over the top of it, and then let's see what we get. Oh, wrong instrument. Command Z. I said Command Z. Delete that. Alright, cool. I wanted to record drums. turn my click on here. Real quick boom bap type snare. I probably should have used this one. Okay, this is a good time for me to show you guys the piano roll, where you can go in and edit your notes. So instead of using these notes, I want to use the other snare. So I'm going to highlight all of these snare notes that I played, and I need to find the other one. I'm just going to drag these notes up. Mind you, you have like a little slight automation window here where you can change the velocity of notes and things like that. I'm pretty sure you can change that to panning too. Okay, snare drum, bass drum, hi-hat, snare drum 2. That's the one that I want. So I have these guys highlighted. I'm gonna take them up. I like that snare better. So I like this kick. So let's record it. Didn't mean to hit that extra note. Let's delete that guy. Alright, I'm gonna hit the record button just so I'm not recording anymore. I'm not sure how to put these in the same cutoff group yet. So let me just give myself a little swing. Oh, maybe I can't tweak the quantize while it's playing. I'm wondering why I can't. Okay, I'm going to unhighlight record for cue record, for quantize record. I'm gonna turn that off. I want to get this like a nice little swing with my no ID and my my Kanye and my organized noise influence. Alright, so we got a decent little flow on how my drum loops are gonna work, and let me check my other sounds here, see what we got. You throw a little ride cymbal on that. I'm gonna pan this ride cymbal to the right just a little bit. Give it a little bit more volume. And turn off the click. Alright, so we got a nice little substantial drum loop going. Right. It's got a nice little groove to it. So I'm gonna highlight my synth. Oh, the sound is really weak. I'm gonna open the browser and see what else I can find here. I'm gonna take a look through these. I'm gonna right click on this synthesizer, and then I'm gonna delete it. Delete track and device. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll down to something I'm familiar with. Oh yeah, you can also open up your other VSTs inside of this on tracks. So let's just say I wanted to open up my Velvet VST. I could double click on that. It'll create an instrument track for me, and then it'll be ready to go in a second. It's kind of slow about it, but I am streaming and on the internet. I mean, streaming and making a beat at the same time. Hopefully this works sometime today. Take some time out, throw a thumbs up on the video. Okay, I got my Velvet joint here. I should be able to open the app itself, the VST. I'm gonna click on CV Programmer. Nope, that's not it. There should be a button here where I can open the actual VST. Okay, I'm working good. Give me a second. I know that button is here. Show Programmer. Show Insert Effects. Bypass Master Selection. Okay, let me go on the track itself. Maybe there's a button here. And that's neither here nor there. So, volume though. It's kind of low. That's kind of dope. Alright, I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna keep my record quantize off. Yeah. And just for the sake of it, I think I'm gonna try to throw some type of effect on this. Throw a little EQ on it. I mean reverb on it. So it looks like it gives me another rack. It's a little too wet for my taste. Another dope part about Reason that I've seen other people use Reason for is to rewire one thing from one part of the rack into another part of the rack. You can connect things like patch cables, which is really cool. So I have my effects, my reverb here. I'm gonna double click on a different reverb just because I want to see what it sounds like. Add a little more wetness to that. We'll go to the mixer. I'm gonna bring it down some. Oh, that's my drums. Oh yeah, click on open right below VST. Duh. So on the VST, I click right below the VST plugin. And again, I'm learning with you guys. I'm gonna find a different piano with a little different tone. A little more ambient. Yeah. All right. So